Good day, this is Rachel Sansona Bungabong from the B's HM3B, and for today's video is I'll be demonstrating the housekeeping cleaning procedures and how to make the bed. The first step that you're going to do in cleaning the room is you need to knock 3 times on the door to ensure that there is no guest inside the room. Get inside the room and check if there is no person inside. Next is put the cart in the middle of the door so that people will know that someone is inside cleaning the room. Next step to do is to raise the curtains, open the windows to gain sunlight from the outside and to release the bad odor inside the room. Afterwards, turn off the air condition and the television that was left open by the guests, and the lampshade, but make sure when you unplug the outlet, your hands are not wet to avoid accidents. And if you found important things left by the guest inside the room, just like jewelries, IDs, keys, and wallet, make sure to surrender it and be honest. After picking up all the scattered amenities, trash, and garbages inside the room, be sure to segregate it and put it in the trash bin. In segregating the garbages, make sure to use gloves to avoid any small injuries, especially when there is a sharp things and a broken glasses. Afterwards, get inside the CR, turn off the light and as well as the open faucet, and also close the bowl and check if there is no linkage in the lavatory. Loosen beddings at the foot and the head of the bed and remove the third sheet. Make sure to shake out to see if there is lost and found items. Remove the blanket and check if there are stains and burn marks inside. Next is slowly pull out the second sheet and remove the pillowcases. And lastly, pull out the first sheet. Same process, shake it off to see if there is lost and found items. Put the soiled linens in the cart. Now get ready for dusting the guest room. Check for the spider cobwebs and also if there is any, and it's time for you to get it. In sweeping the floor, make sure to start in the corners and in the corridors. After sweeping the floor, make sure to use dustpan to get all the dust and the garbages and then put it in the trash. After doing so, it's time for you to clean the window using your squeegee tool. Just spray a little bit of your solution and then the squeegee. And be sure to wipe the corners of the window to get the webs and other dusts. Next is to wipe the table with a circular motion. And it's vacuum time. Never vacuum a wet surface because these can damage the motor and attract electrical shocks. After cleaning the room, it's time for making up the bed. I have here now the clean linens. Since the bed has its bed pad, I am now putting the first sheet and using the fisherman's stroke for make my task easier. After arranging, it's time for me to miter the first bed sheet. You need first to start in the foot of the bed and then up into the head. It's the same process. I need also to miter the head part of the bed. And now I'm in the other side of the bed. Same process. I need to miter the first sheet from the two of the bed up till the head. Next is the second sheet. There's no need for me to miter it because I am using the traditional style of the bed, and now I'll put next the blanket. And this time I am now showing you here the back stitch of the blanket. Same process. And afterwards, it's time for me to miter the blanket and the second sheet. Smooth out any wrinkles so that it will appear nice and elegant. Next step is I am overfold the blanket and the second sheet. After doing it so, I need to soak it under the bed. This time is I am now putting the pillowcases for the two pillows and place it at the top of the bed. And here's the final look. Check if there is any visible stain in the curtains. If so, then change it. Always remember, in cleaning the CR, you need to use gloves to avoid burn marks from the solutions that you are using. When cleaning the glass in mirror, for instance, you need to use solution and then your squeegee. And now it's good. The next step to do is to rinse the walls with water, and after that, put some solutions. In applying the solutions, you just have to spray it all over the walls. After applying the solutions, get a cloth and then wipe it to the walls with a circular motion, from the top to the bottom. And don't forget to include cleaning the sink. Same process. After rinsing it with water, put some solutions and then wipe it with a circular motion. Afterwards, let's proceed cleaning to the bathtub. Always use gloves to avoid burn marks from the solutions. Same process, you need to rinse it with water and then apply the solutions. After cleaning the bathtub, let's proceed to the cleaning of the bowl. Put some solutions and then use the tool that you have in cleaning the inside. And then flush it. The very last step that we're going to do is to mop. The process was always still the same. Rinse it with water and then after use the mop. And yay, finally we are good to go. That's all for the housekeeping cleaning procedures. Before leaving the room, make sure to turn off the lights and close the door.